Okay, Roseanne, hope that was helpful. And
Yes, it gave some, I guess, forethought. Um, yeah, to sort of be prepared.
thank you.
I didn't see that coming.
And
So it was,
well, thank you for joining because this makes me, of course, like this is what it's about, right? Like, and for us to have that moment for you to feel like you got something out of it, and it was in goodness for all. So, yeah, feel free to reach out for anything. My email is in the chat, and everyone
hmm.
can see that. And so, thank you, Roseanne. Okay, I want to excite the person that looks like she's the most bored here. So, E, hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
How are you? What's your name? How are you? Where are you calling from? What brings you here?
My name is Essence. I am from Connecticut.
Hello.
Um, I'm not bored, by the way. Um, I just want to see what may come in for me. I don't have anything specific.
Yeah. Hi, E. I forget. Sorry, I couldn't hear your name, but you can unmute yourself. It was a beautiful name. I just didn't catch it the
Essence.
first time. Can you say it again, please?
Essence.
How do you spell that?
Essence.
Oh, Essence, very nice. So Essence,
Thank
it
you.
took me to a relationship, took me to like what was like a former marriage, like a marriage, but former marriage. I was almost like I got a tap down the right, but it's just there was a message that came through about this person. It almost came across the name almost, and I got a tap like the name almost came across like Damien or of that nature that maybe you that means something, but it's just to say that there was a marriage type relationship that's no longer there right now. And what the message came across is specifically as guidance is that don't like date someone that doesn't respect your financial situation. But it came across in a good way for you because it comes across as if you're the breadwinner in relative comparison. And so that's where that like, and I'm getting two taps on the back here. So that's where it's like, hey, like say all you want, but you know, respect respecting people in general. It shouldn't even have to like you can just see how someone it's right now I'm getting messages, but it's about you deserving of respect that you haven't from a man that should be in your life, respecting you in such a way, which is probably more difficult when you're also the breadwinner, superior breadwinner. And so it's just coming across where it's like, look, man, like there are people out there that will have a sense of respect to a degree that you can see in general that you should be having conversations with those type of people because if they can hit a level of respect in general, that's the type of respect that you'll achieve and have. And specifically with insecurities with financial and then, natures of society and whatnot. And so, God bless and just respect. So the person that dates you should have more respect for you financially, and that's what's going to be, if you feel that and you see a general level of respect for maybe in general, I could see, and so I feel encouragement for a relationship to come. That's a message that's coming across now, and as I'm sure we can all piece together, it feels like that's what it's suggesting, and for that to be where you have seeking that as a priority, and that's going to bring a lot of the other goodness that you deserve out of it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi Cheryl, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. Um,
Hmm.
I'm from Wisconsin and just I think similar to what some other people said, just kind of curious to see what may come through from guides. Nothing specific.
Cheese country.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, cheese curds. I love my life in here in Canada. Funny, I was thinking about psychic stuff and cheese together. There's another psychic, Neil Bakshi. He's out in New Jersey. I just found him recently. He's written a book called, he's around my age. He's written a book called Banking with Angels. So he used to be Goldman Sachs. Now he's doing mediumship and readings. But he has a letter called a weekly illumination. I was like, maybe I'll call mine weekly illumination. Like I love halloumi cheese. Maybe I'll keep it light and like, maybe addictive. I don't know, but no, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, halloumi cheese illumination. Cheryl. Okay, cool, awesome. Let's have a general reading. Mm. Okay, this really, it's interesting how it comes across. I'm gonna share it. But I'm gonna ask a question first. Have you maybe uh, are you in the process of something email wise? Like maybe you've sent a couple emails, there's a decision to be like I got tapped, there's a decision maybe you're waiting on. Um, Something in the works, something that maybe could come for you and benefit?
Um, yeah, yeah, I guess so.
Okay, like maybe you sent an email and there's like something that's like being decided upon about you, like I don't know, maybe doing something, a performance or work. I don't know. It just feels like the message came across that your last email was really received with jubilation, and so to expect a good decision.
Okay.
I hope that means something well for you. But I do, I believe in a lot of deities, including the deity of Jesus. So I just want to say that this one came across that Jesus was specifically wanting to say that as I came across that. And look, guys, I honestly, I'm like not to say that my belief system is completely different than maybe a quote unquote Christian would believe. But you know, I know he's real. I know Krishna is real. I know Buddha is real. I know Bhagavan Swaminarayan is real. And this was also he's more recent. But to me, it's just like, look, I think we all stand. I think anyone that was holy and divine stood for goodness and would be a protector of people and goodness and on your side. And so all things of history aside, I think we look at this world and we see, hey, you know, people that believe in God, there's so many different names, there's so many things going on, but let's just love God and be faithful and be good people, right? And so, but I just want to say that I know that also I feel comfortable sharing, and I hope no one's offended. Because I do have feelings for him and I do have feelings for other holy individuals as well. So I just want to, of course, keep your feelings in mind, but I just want to share that. And I stopped hesitating about sharing that. So I hope that was nice for you.
Thank you.
But expecting something, so that's kind of just like, yeah, yeah, for the crowd. Okay, all right, cool. Hi, Maria, how are you?
Hi, I'm Maria. I'm from New York. I've had a pretty difficult year this year, filled with a lot of emotional stuff and just beginning a spiritual journey. And I just wanted to know if there were any messages about where to direct my energy or my life.
Yeah, just take me. I'm just gonna share it, and instead of really like it's been very clear for us today. But something happened a few months ago that really came across like very like almost like a disaster or something like very terrible is being acknowledged right now. Yeah, I'm gonna take a moment now. So it's just it was an acknowledgement of starting with that, but I'm gonna take a moment to just not go direct communication. There's some things coming through. There's a lot coming through. New York is coming through for some reason. New York is like something that's like coming through. It feels like relevance. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a moment. I'm having a little bit of pause and difficulty, so I'm just gonna. How long has it been? It's been an hour. Can I take 5 minutes breather, maybe? It's challenging sometimes. But yeah, I'm gonna like everyone can take 5 minutes if they wish to use the washroom, get some water.